Okay, welcome to LS573, and what we're going to do today is talk about the technology plan. So let's go to see the instructions of the technology plan for this semester. Okay, so here it is, LS573 Technology Plan. Maximum number of pages is 10. You can complete this as an individual, or you can be in a group of no more than 3 people. Okay. For pricing, you have to be realistic. In other words, you have to look for prices on the internet, or you can go to other sources. Such, if you can go to Best Buys or any store near you. But the internet sources are fine. For example, Amazon and any other store that has an online store, such as Best Buys, for example. That's just an example. You don't have to. There are others that sell even better stuff and cheaper too. So whatever you find, what you're looking for, that's fine. So, but try to be realistic in terms of pricing. Okay, this is the scenario. You are in charge of selecting an ILS system for the small rural library you work for. So of course, this plan is not for a huge library. It's for a small rural, a town library. The library board has asked you to present an Excel table and a report comparing 3 ILS products. You did that in the first homework. Some people have asked me, do we have to do that again? No, you already have done that. You already have compared 3 ILS products, okay? So that's done. Your library is running a legacy system. There are a couple of old computers and a printer running MS Windows XP and a very primitive electronic catalog program. There is an internet connection. There is a limited budget. The staff member is limited to one professional librarian, that is you, and 3 other part-time paraprofessionals. Paraprofessionals mean that they don't have MS, LS, and you do in this scenario. Okay? So what I'm asking you is to develop a technological vision, to have at least 3 goals, and out of those 3 goals, at least one of your goals need to have one objective, and at least one of your goals need to have 2 objectives. So you're going to have 3 goals, one with 2 objectives and one with one objective. Please do not limit yourself to my instructions. You can add more goals and you can add more objective, okay? But this is the minimum. Now you have a budget. The budget is here with the following categories: hardware, training, software, technical support, furniture, and services. The idea is that you limit yourself to the budget. You can go over a little bit or under, okay? But if you're going to go over, please make it by a few $100, not by thousands of dollars. $50, $60, $150, etc. And finally, well, you have to do a timeline for implementation of your technology plan, and you have to tell me how you're going to evaluate your plan. So question 1 is, how will you evaluate the effectiveness of your technology plan and ensure adherence to meeting the objective in this plan? B, do you plan to monitor and reconsider your technology plan on regular basis? Of course. But then another question, so the first question is, what about your Excel table? You already did that in homework number 1, so that's done. Now you have to choose one of the products that you review, and you're going to spend the money trying to implement that product. Now, if we're talking about a turnkey product, do not add that in the budget, because that will be, that library doesn't have enough money to buy that kind of products. In the case of smaller libraries, such as ours in this project, we usually will use a product such as Koha, where we don't have to spend money implementing. We have to spend some money in training and buying the hardware, the software, etc. But it's not a full commercial product, okay? So take that into consideration. If you want to choose, if you select it, or if you are going to select a commercial product, it's fine too. Just let me know in your narrative, but do not add the cost of the ILS system to your budget. That will be, let's say, that will be an extra cost because that will cost you more than what we have to spend. But depending on the type of ILS system that you choose, you may have to buy hardware, you may have to have training, you may have to have software, you may have to have technical support, you may have to buy furniture, like that means desks, chairs, etc., and services. Okay. Okay. Now let's see one of the technology plans that we have here from 2 or 3 years ago. And this is just an example. You don't have to, please do not copy this. But this is a good example of how to write a technology plan. Here, this is technology and vision statement. This is the current technology environment. These are the problems and concerns with technology. And here are the goals. Goal number 1, and you look how many objectives it has. So you don't have to limit yourself to 1 or 2 objectives. Goal 2 has 3 objectives, and goal 3 have 2 objectives, and there is a goal 4. And then you have your budget here, okay? And finally, the timeline. Not finally, the timeline. Now comes the evaluation part. And as you see, it's month by month or week by week, whichever feels more comfortable to you. And here is the evaluation of the technology plan. So I think the project is very simple. If you have any questions, please let me know. But I think with this quick overview of what you have to do for your technology plan, you will have a pretty good idea of how to develop it. Okay, thank you.